face. Oh, okay. My name is Morgan Kraft. This is my informative speech. These are my 5 people. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay. Did you know that 100 million Americans drink at least 1 cup of coffee every single day? Of that 100 million, 30 million Americans drink specialty coffee like lattes, cappuccinos, mochas, and cold brews. According to StatisticBrain.com, 34% of these consumers buy their beverages from premium places like Starbucks. I am included in all of these statistics. I drink a hot black coffee every morning and usually need one by the afternoon time too. However, living in the humid state of Louisiana, I'm usually not reaching for another hot black coffee. This is how I was introduced to specialty coffee. Until recently, I spent every afternoon looking or going to Starbucks or CC's to get my cold brew fix. This is not only time consuming, but also a huge waste of money. And that is why I'm about to teach you a skill that could save you time, money, and still provide that necessary caffeine. Today I'll be demonstrating how to make cold brew coffee from home while discussing its history and benefits along the way. Before I demonstrate how to make cold brew from home, I'd like to give a little background information on cold brew coffee itself. I'll start by saying, contrary to popular belief, cold brew coffee is not the same as iced coffee. This is one of the biggest misconceptions of cold brew coffee. The difference is in the process. Iced coffee is hot coffee poured over ice and then mixed with milk or a sweetener. Cold brew coffee is brewed with cold or room temperature water and usually cut with water. And it also sits for a much longer period of time. Many people are new to the idea of cold brew, which is totally understandable because Starbucks didn't even carry it until July of 2015, and CC's didn't advertise it until the summer. However, cold brew coffee is hardly a new idea. According to TheGuardian.com, it's something the Japanese have known for centuries. Cold brew, also known as Kyoto coffee, has been popular in Japan since the 1600s. It was actually introduced to Japan by Dutch traders from Indonesia who possibly developed it as a way of producing large quantities of portable coffee, which then they would later reheat or serve cold. So as you can see, while cold brew coffee has been around for a long time, Americans are finally catching on and embracing the idea as if it were new. Luckily for these coffee drinkers, cold brew coffee is not just a source of caffeine. It actually has multiple benefits. According to HealthyLivingMadeSimple.com, coffee contains phytochemicals, antioxidants, and other nutrients that are beneficial to our bodies. However, many coffee drinkers complain that the acidity in traditional coffee causes indigestion and other related problems. Cold brew coffee can contain more caffeine while cutting the acidity of a regular cup of coffee by a third. This is great for people who battle acid reflux or heartburn, and it's better for your teeth. And since you'll be making it from home, you can also adjust the strength of your coffee to suit your taste. So not only is it beneficial to your health, you can also have your coffee exactly how you like it without having to put your faith into a barista. Which brings me to my last benefit, money. A tall cold brew coffee will cost you $3.25 without a tip. That might not sound like a lot of money, but if you're drinking 1 per day, that's $22.75 a week. Not to mention, roughly $100 a month. I can think of plenty of other ways to spend $100. When making cold brew at home, you can buy a bag of coffee, French press, and even a coffee grinder for under $50. My French press has lasted me years, and a bag of coffee will last me a little under a month. So after incurring these initial costs, I'm still saving money every single month without having to give up my afternoon treat. This is what made me research the cold brew making process to begin with, and I hope you will enjoy it as much as I do. So now that I've given a little background information on cold brew coffee, let me show you how easily it can be done. So I like to start by gathering my materials. I have my French press, my ground coffee, and 2 cups of water. For step 1, you should grind your beans in a coffee grinder. And I went ahead and did that right before this, so I wouldn't have to do that in the video. I like to use good quality whole coffee beans, and you want to grind them really coarsely, because if you grind them fine, it'll make the brewing process make your water really murky, and then it'll get in your coffee and not taste good. So you want to keep them coarse, and you want to use good quality beans, because whenever you cold brew coffee, it extracts a lot of the flavor and not the bitterness like regular brewing, heated brewing would do. So you're really, really going to taste the flavor a lot more, and it's almost going to be sweet as compared to bitter. So we'll grind them. Step 2, we're going to combine our beans and our water into our French press. Then we're going to stir it to make everything balance out. Step 3, we're going to place the lid on, and we're going to keep the plunger up. Then step 4, we're going to pop this in the fridge and let it sit for 12 to 24 hours. And so since this is a 5-minute video, we're going to pretend like it's been 12 to 24 hours, and we're going to pull it out of the fridge. Now our coffee will be mixed together, and we're just going to slowly, for step 5, plunge it, and this filters the coffee beans and grounds from the water. And you want to go really slow, because if you do it fast, it'll get murky, like with the fine coffee grinds. So now that we have this is considered a coffee concentrate, which is different, because iced coffee, you would just have your coffee. This is going to be really, really potent. So most people will either cut it with water, or you can, it's done now, so you can either pour it over ice and drink it like that, or you can store it in an airtight container, like a mason jar, and it'll keep for up to a week. So either way, it's ready for either. So that's it. Now that you know what cold brew coffee is and how it can benefit you and how to make it at home, I'm confident you have the right tools and knowledge to give it a try. By making cold brew at home, you'll be saving your wallet and impressing your friends. And who wouldn't want to do that? Thank you. Okay, so these are my 5 people. Again, they sat through it. And that's it.